Everyone, let's welcome the global debut of Redmi Note 10 Pro. The Redmi Note series has long been a pioneer of bringing great technology to the mid-range segment. With the Redmi Note 7, we introduced one of the first flagship-level 48-megapixel smartphone camera. With the Redmi Note 8 Pro, we pioneered the first 64-megapixel smartphone camera. And in 2021, to continue this legacy with the Redmi Note 10 Pro, we bring you 108 megapixels. Yes, that's 108 megapixels. One of the world's highest resolution image sensor for smartphones, now available in the mid-range segment. Redmi Note 10 Pro challenges the very boundaries of smartphone camera pixel count with more than 100 million pixels. That's 108 million pixels packed into a huge sensor. But we wanted to truly challenge the boundaries of mid-range cameras. So, we gave the Redmi Note 10 Pro a new reimagined 108 megapixel camera. So what do I mean by this? Redmi Note 10 Pro's 108 megapixel sensor uses hardware remosaic and 9-in-1 pixel binning, technologies that can be found in $1,300 flagships like the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. These technologies work together to combine 9 different small pixels into one large superpixel, capturing more light for improved clarity, even in low light. And it also means Redmi Note 10 Pro features almost 100% faster capture speeds, which can make all the difference for taking quick, convenient shots so you never miss a memorable moment. With the new reimagined 108 megapixel, Redmi Note 10 Pro is ready to challenge the boundaries of the night. By combining 2.1 micron superpixels and improved capture speed with advanced computational photography techniques, we could truly challenge the boundaries of the night. And in Night Mode 2.0, Redmi Note 10 Pro uses RAW multiframe to capture awesome night shots. It's a process that utilizes multiple exposures of the same shot to ensure as many details are captured as possible and automatically combines them into one single awesome photo. With this, you'll be able to get sharp, non-grating photos, challenge the boundaries of your creativity with long exposure modes. Redmi Note 10 Pro features 6 amazing long exposure modes and simulate keeping the shutter open for longer to allow you to create photos like this. But Redmi Note 10 Pro isn't just about a single 108 megapixel main camera. With a 5 megapixel telemacro lens and the ultra-wide angle lens and depth sensor, Redmi Note 10 Pro can also shoot great videos too. Let's take a look. With Pro time-lapse, telemacro time-lapse, video clones, dual video, and so many more, you too could challenge the boundaries of content creation. So that's the Redmi Note 10 Pro's boundary-challenging cameras. A flagship-level 108 megapixel main camera, 2x telemacro for getting up close and personal, and an all-new Night Mode 2.0. You can also create incredible content with long exposure modes, photo clones, video clones, and pro time lapses. Redmi Note 10 Pro features the Redmi Note series' first ever. Any guesses on the comment box? If you guessed AMOLED, you guessed it right. Redmi Note 10 Pro comes with AMOLED, giving bright colors, deep blacks, and incredible contrast. But we didn't stop with just AMOLED. Redmi Note 10 Pro is a boundary challenger, a voyager to new and exciting heights. So we gave Redmi Note 10 Pro a 120Hz refresh rate as well. Redmi Note 10 Pro also features Redmi Note's fastest touch sampling rate. Redmi Note 10 Pro is not just 120Hz AMOLED. It's 6.67 boundary challenging inches of 120Hz AMOLED brilliance, with the Redmi Note series' smallest dot ever. Super smooth, bright, high contrasty, rich, immersive AMOLED. Simply put, it's the Redmi Note series' best display ever. Redmi Note 10 Pro comes in this gorgeous gradient bronze, the classic onyx gray, and the cool glacier blue. Feast your eyes on the dazzling infinity rainbow highlight and the anti-glare finish on the 3D curved glass back. Redmi Note 10 Pro uses the powerful Qualcomm Snapdragon 732G, a snappy and power-efficient octa-core processor that provides fast and smooth for everything you do on your phone. Redmi Note 10 Pro is powered by Redmi Note series leading battery, 5,020 milliamp hours. And when that time runs out, charge back in with 33-watt fast charging. And of course, 33-watt fast charger is also included in box. Redmi Note 10 Pro also lets you challenge your boundaries with audio however you want it. Dual speakers is usually a feature found in much more expensive phones, providing immersive stereo sound. And in those expensive phones, dual speaker usually means making a trade-off. Notice anything missing here? With the Redmi Note 10 Pro, having dual speakers is just part of a great audio experience. If you prefer, plug into the headphone jack and take advantage of the support for high-res audio. You'll get a stunning 108-megapixel quad camera to capture every moment along the way, from up close to ultra-wide to those massive detailed 108-megapixel shots. You also get a super smooth 120Hz, super rich AMOLED, and a super fast touch sampling rate. Redmi Note 10 Pro starts from a recommended retail price of $279. Introducing Redmi Note 10 and Redmi Note 10S, the AMOLED Explorer and 64-megapixel Adventurer. Redmi Note 10 and Redmi Note 10S both feature beautiful premium design, versatile and empowering cameras, exciting and immersive experience, and incredible vibrant displays. Redmi Note 10 and Redmi Note 10S share the same boundary-challenging quad camera setup. You get 180 degrees of ultra-wide angle lets you capture it all, while the depth sensor, macro camera, and selfie camera lets you shoot the shots you want, all with just a tap. Once again, Redmi Note 10 and Redmi Note 10S inherited many of the impressive segment-dominating specs of the Redmi Note 10 Pro. We've upgraded fast charging to a whopping 33 watts. And of course, 33-watt fast charger is also included in box. We've also improved the haptics. We've upgraded to a 360 degrees light sensor setup for more accurate brightness. We've also added a second speaker to give you stereo sound without giving up on the headphone jack. And included as well are large RAM and ROM with up to 512 gigabytes of storage. All of these powered by a 5,000 milliamp hour of battery. Redmi Note 10 and Redmi Note 10S will both feature a rich, vibrant 6.43-inch AMOLED display. Redmi Note 10 features a quick, snappy, everyday processor that will easily power through all your daily uses. The all-new Snapdragon 678. Redmi Note 10 starts from $199. Redmi Note 10S is a great option for more serious photographers, people who need their photos to be not just good. Redmi Note 10S will start at a recommended retail price of $229. Three awesome 4G phones that share the same design language: the AMOLED Explorer, the 64-megapixel Adventurer, and finally, the 108-megapixel Voyager. Take the Mi 33-watt wall charger with USB-A and USB-C ports on your boundary-challenging journeys.
Introducing Redmi Note 10 5G, the 5G pioneer. Redmi Note 10 5G is 5G capable. Not only that, but with dual 5G SIM support, you can double your 5G experience, so you never miss a notification. It's like I said, Redmi Note 10 5G is fast, 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 with fast 5G support and the option for dual 5G SIM cards. The fast and powerful Dimensity 700 processor with a flagship level 7nm process and 100% faster UFS 2.2. Redmi Note 10 5G isn't just fast, it's also full HD plus, that is. 6.5 inches of glorious full high definition plus resolution with a tiny dot. Not only does Redmi Note 10 5G have an immersive FHD plus display, but that display also sports an incredibly smooth 90Hz adaptive sync display. Redmi Note 10 5G will be available from a recommended retail price of just $199 for the 4 and 64GB version.
So that's everything we have launched today. Challenge your boundaries with an entire fleet of boundary-challenging devices.
The everyday all-rounder, Redmi Note 10, and the stepped-up performance challenger, Redmi Note 10S.
The all-pro everything 108-megapixel Voyager, and the boundary-challenging performance and 5G Redmi Note 10 5G.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.